Okay, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much again. Welcome to the Fast Lane Podcast for Success. I'm your host, Derek Lane. Thank you once again for joining me. Today, we'll be talking about money mindset and what it is and hopefully how to achieve it, right? Start out with something I heard the other day. I thought it was cute, where someone said that they used to live paycheck to paycheck, but all that's changed. Now they live direct deposit to direct deposit. Okay, I guess not funny, right? Some things never change, only technology. All right, well, let's get into this, and I appreciate you joining me on the podcast. Okay, so the money mindset. What is it, and how to achieve it? You have to change your perception of money. You have to change the way that you believe about money. First off, understand that there's a standard for money and a standard for living, and that standard is, the average household income. Everybody pays on that standard. The average pay is this. The fair market value of things are based on this whole standard. So that's why you're only earning so much. That's why you're only saving so much. And unfortunately, it's not like it was when it was a one-income family where we could achieve this. Now it's become a two-income family just to be able to maintain that standard of living. It's been argued that, yes, we have a better lifestyle, but it's come at a cost. Okay, unfortunately, it's cost us in our development of our children that used to have, a parent that was home with them and, taught the values. Some of the things that I think are missing in today's culture, and it all stems because of what was a 40-hour work week is now an 80-hour work week, and sometimes 90 and 100 and plus. But that's the world we live in. You got to figure out how to beat it, how to get better at it than that, right? So understand first off that your money comes from a standard wage, a standard income of industry. When you have a job and they tell you that, well, it pays this much, you want it or not. If you don't want it, somebody else will, right? And unfortunately, that's true. If you don't want it, somebody else will. So you have to earn a living. You got to work hard. It's not easy. If somebody tells you it's easy, they're misleading you in a criminal fashion. It's not easy. It's tough. But you can do it. You can do it because other people have done it, and you're just as smart and capable of doing it. Okay, so one of the first things that I would advise you to do if you want to break out of that shell, you want to break out of that box that society has for making money, is to start reading of your favorite people that earn money, right? And read about the people that inspire you, the people that you see that are successful. I mean, there's people out there willing to share. Gary Vee, this guy is willing to share tons of information that's useful. It's not a bunch of fluff. It's useful. It's good stuff. And, he's all about media marketing and makes it work, and gives examples of how other people have made it work and actually, utilizing some of the things he teaches. So go after some of your heroes and emulate them and do what you got to do. The key to money is, as I've always said, the key to money is having money. It's easier to make money when you've got money. You have to have some money to be able to work with, to be able to do something with. So I know it sounds, contradictory when I say making money means you got to have money, but I'm talking about the way to invest, the way to buy and sell. This world is full of buyers and sellers and constantly going on. People have products all day long they're selling. There's people willing to buy these products all day long. Become the middleman, I don't care. Become the inventor, whatever it takes. You've got to research. If you're going to sit back and just wait for success to happen, it's going to pass you by. you got to dig your heels in and do something about it. And that's the money mindset. I used to be in positions of power, with being manager at banks and different corporations, CEOs, and all of that label and title. Boy, I carried it around with me, like it was something to be proud of. But then I learned that doesn't make me a dime. Well, I guess in a certain way it does, but just that position does. But what I really started concentrating on was, how do I make money? I could give a hoot about the prestige. What I want is the money. That's what makes mama happy. And you got to figure those things out. You got to figure out what's best for you. I quit that world and started my own manufacturing corporation. Took that and sold it off and became, the consultant that I am. But it's all about making money. And when I say that, I don't mean that it's like, you got to scam people and cheat people. That's a short-term gain. And in the long run, it's not a gain at all. You're going to lose it if you're out to scam people or doing things illegally, drugs or whatever it is. If you're out there doing things illegally, it's going to catch up with you, and your life's going to be in shambles. No, you build upon your success and things you know how to do. If you're a good salesperson, you sell with integrity. You sell products that people can be proud of. You can be proud of. If it's something that, like me, hopefully my message is something that I'm proud of, and I want people to get the message. And the revenue that I derive from the different projects and things that I have. So it's all about making the money. Forget about the title. It's all about money mindset. Money mindset is figure out a way, whether you want to start your own Amazon. Look, there's Amazon, this huge corporation, made Jeff Bezos the richest person in the world. And there's an avenue that he's given any one person that has access to a computer the ability to make money off from Amazon. That's beautiful. I don't have time to go into it, but it's out there. If you're interested in that, research it. It's fantastic. And there's other places you can do that as well. eBay was probably one of the first to do that, and people kind of thought, it's a side hustle. Well, I guess it kind of is, but it can grow into something beautiful for you. But buying and selling is a wonderful thing. When you get to the point where, as I said, when you've got money, you can make money. Well, that means your money's going to make money for you. Your money is going to make money for you. One of the first persons to ever talk about that I remember is Benjamin Franklin, one of the founding forefathers. Compound interest, he said, is the most beautiful invention ever. Warren Buffett even suggests that if you're not making money at night, you're going to work until you die. Well, that's pretty powerful. I mean, who wants to work right up until the day they die? Our goal is to make money, to have enough money, to earn enough money, so we can take time off and whatever it is. We want to travel the world, or travel the United States, whatever it is you want to do. Spend your summers in Maine and your winters in Colorado, whatever it is. Money makes that happen. Beautiful homes and beautiful cars cost. Okay, now understand this. This is a great quote by Ralph Waldo Emerson. He said, money is nothing. It doesn't spend itself. Okay, let that sink in a little bit. Money doesn't spend itself. You spend the money. What are you spending it on? Look around your home, or your office right now. How many trinkets and gadgets and crap did you spend money on that you don't need? That's crap that you wasted money on. And don't feel guilty about it. Just don't do it anymore, okay? All right. But seriously, you gotta watch what you spend your money on. I've always been a big person. I'm very frugal. I have a proclivity to frugality, which means I just don't like spending any money. But when I do, it's something worthwhile to me. It's something that I want desperately, or something that goes back into the business, that betters the business. Okay, so with the money mindset, understand that it is your obligation, your right to succeed. Everybody has the opportunity to succeed. Everybody has an opportunity to succeed. What's the secret to success? It is finding it for yourself. It is finding that niche, that one little niche. But don't start denying yourself. Well, making excuses. I know people that have gone out and searched and searched and searched in their 20s and their 30s, even their 40s, and even in their 50s, and just they do okay, but they haven't hit it. Don't ever quit. Some people find it in their 30s. Lucky bastards. Some people find it in their 40s, 50s, but they'll find it. Don't ever stop, because you will find it. You'll find the thing that works for you, that you're good at, the thing that people want from you, the product they want from you, the niche that you have. And I'm not saying everybody has to be an entrepreneur. That's not the case. There's a such thing as what's called an intrapreneur. An intrapreneur, you work for a company. And if that's your goal, if that's what you want to do and you like that, it's a little safer, but it does take some risk as well. You've got to constantly putting the company out there and saying, hey, this is best for the company. Make the company money. And if that's your goal and you're making the company money, make sure that you keep a dang good record of it. You keep a journal and a log of all of the things that you've done to promote the company and the business. Don't ever sell your worth out. Your worth is all you've got, if that's the route you're going. Okay? If you expect people if you just sit back and don't say anything, and you expect people just to pick up on it and go, oh yeah, he's a hard worker, smart guy, he makes things happen, don't count on it. Don't count on it. You got to toot your own horn. You got to let people know. You got to promote yourself nonstop, 24/7. This world is about promotion, and that's how you get it done. Your resume, and I don't mean you're always looking for a job, but I'm just talking about your resume, the things that you've done, the things that you do, the reasons you're great. You got to keep that posted. You got to keep it great. Sell yourself at every opportunity you can, whether it's your boss or whether it's prospects or clients, a major financial deal that you're going into. You got to sell yourself. Know how to sell. Look, you say, well, I'm not a salesperson. I'm not a salesperson. You better be. You better learn, because that's what makes the world go round. You got to sell. Now, I don't mean you have to physically sell products, but you got to sell yourself. At the very minimum, you got to sell yourself. So learn. I said earlier, you got to read books. Read books on management, on sales, entrepreneurship, biographies. Read about Bill Gates, Jeff Bezos. Read about the leaders of the world. The Donald Trumps. I mean, you got to lead. Again, biographies are a great way to learn about people and about their mindsets and how they develop their strategies. So I would encourage you to do that as well. But listen, money mindset. That is, are you the person that that loves to play Monopoly? Because pretty often the person that loves Monopoly, wins at Monopoly, is the person that is into the game of money. And it is a game. It's a serious game. It's your life. So when you're practicing this game, I mean, you're in it. You can't sit on the sideline. You can't